Let's see what's on the news today. Wonder if there's any videos of us bombing Iran.
Dude, that's crazy. Dude, I was saying, hold on. Dude, I have to just, I was looking at a thread about like the whole like Ethan lawsuit, whatever, right? And it hit me out of nowhere because I completely forgot, right? This Dennis person that was being weird and antagonizing me in real life at that party about the lawsuit when I was going through it, right? Hey buddy, enjoy the legal bill and enjoy the lawsuit. You fucking deserve it. You absolute cuck lord. Hey, enjoy the fat fucking bill, you moron. Holy shit, I can't. Oh, man.
You don't know this, but XQC was the original guy that got sued for
The copyright
because pretty much XQC was one of the first big streamers that people caught on to that was just watching the full video and then like kind of talking about it. Mm-hmm. So he got sued, and then that's when people were like, okay, you have to actually like add commentary and actually do things. You can't just watch the video because that's legal. And then you get people like Asmongold and Tectone who literally will like double the fucking video because they talk so much. But then XQC, he got sued by Ethan. Ethan was the original guy to do all of it. And then he's coming right back around and he's suing people for the opposite. Pretty much.
Dang.
And XQC is just like, remember at that party? You guys were making fun of me for being getting sued? Well, fuck you, man. Enjoy that fucking bill. XQC is super fucking rich. That shit probably did not bother him at all. But he knows that's going to hit them hard.
Yep.
People in Asmongold's chat was like, I don't understand why they're raising money. They're streamers. They should have money. And Asmongold's like, dude, any hard-working McDonald's worker makes probably as much as they do. And I was sitting here and I was like, what the fuck? You sit here all day in front of that fucking camera for thousands of people and you still make just as much as McDonald's? That's it?
Maybe. Some of them do. Not all, but some. Because they do like $20 an hour at McDonald's now, so.
Who the fuck is grocery shopping in that? Well, to be fair, she might be going to a prom or something. Who knows?
Lots of women do that.
Yeah, I'm just used to Red Bluff.
Yep, you are.
The next UFC event, I want everybody there. I'm going to say this openly. Because everybody at the UFC next time Trump walks out as the war fund, he's promised us no new wars, and look what he did. What, 6 months into his second term? Everyone needs to boo him. And everyone will, because they're...
Okay, Sneeko. Are there any boots on the ground? No. Are we actively in active combat? No. Did we bomb the shit out of somebody? Yes. We're not in a war, though. That's not what war is. We told them to shut the fuck up, and they better listen.
And maybe Elon was right in saying this guy's blackmailed by Epstein. Maybe he was Epstein.
I hate that people don't understand the difference between being in war and just strong-arming someone to shut the fuck up.
Well, it's because it's like,
blatantly obvious.
I don't know. It's not even that complicated because he's honestly, it's like we bombed them because
they won't listen.
Other countries and us agreed that they were just not listening to the rules of the United Nations.
Yeah.
So it's not even like America's mad, they said this, we're doing this. It's more than one country's like, they need to stop doing this.
They need to be stopped.
You're America, you have the military source, like, you do it.
And everyone will, because he completely...
It's just crazy, because to me, we're not in a war until we've sent troops over there. They're on the ground, and they're in active combat almost on the daily.
Yeah.
That's war. You got people shooting back at you, both sides going at it. No, we pretty much were the dad, and we bent them over and spanked them on the ass, and we told them, do it again, and you will fucking regret it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where we're at. We just spanked them really fucking hard, and was like, stop it. Until we have actual boots on the ground, you're fine. We're not in war yet. He even says right here, now is the time for peace. After he bombed the shit out of them because they need to listen. How do you ask for peace after dropping bombs? Easily, we did it with Japan. We dropped bombs on them and we said, all right, motherfuckers, peace. And they were like, okay. That's how that works. Pretty sure Japan's never tried pushing our buttons again. Why? Because we bombed the shit out of them. Not saying I want to. I would have preferred them to just listen the first time. When they said, hey, don't do this. It should have been done right there. In my perfect world, we said no. They stop. I'm not fucking dying for Israel. Sneeko, you're too fucking old. They don't want you anyways. They want like 18 to 21 year olds. They wouldn't take your ass anyways. I hate when people say that. I'm not dying for my country. And they're like fucking senators in their 60s or something. And it's like, motherfucker, like...
They didn't even ask you.
Yeah, they weren't even going to ask you anyways. Like, you could have wanted to, and they still wouldn't have asked you to. You're too fucking old. Probably got, like, heart problems and shit. Even in my prime, I would have been denied from the military. Even in my prime. Because I have a heart problem. And I have a fucked up foot. They would have looked at me and been like, no, bro. Elmer Fudd goes to the back.
Yeah, they would have looked at you like the guy from fucking the 300.
Yeah,
like,
pretty
stand
much.
straight.
I'd be like, not really. My foot fucks up. He'd be like, yeah, bro, we don't need you, man. You're going to fuck it up for the rest of us. Like, I feel like people just assume because you're a certain age or because you're male, they're like, yep, nope, you go to the military, you're drafted. And it's like, no, they don't just draft anybody. You still have to pass their test. You still have to be healthy. And people made Mr. Beast take down his website.
What website?
Mr. Beast created a website where you can use AI generated tools to like create YouTube thumbnails.
Oh. And they didn't
The community freaked the fuck out on him. Because there's a lot of like art people on the online community and the Twitch community, because normally big creators like Mr. Beast will pay an artist to make the thumbnail and then they do it all that way. Mr. Beast was like, fuck that, I can AI that shit. And everyone just freaked out on him and was like, oh, you're taking people's jobs, you're being a dick. Like,
but he could still do it, and they can still do it. Now he just doesn't have a website helping.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he was trying to make something for small creators, someone like me to be able to do something like that. So, like, I personally thought it was really fucking cool. Everyone else cried like a bitch.
Let me do something. Everybody isn't a top 1 YouTuber. Everybody under that. Let's give it a buck. I know what it's like out there. People and George doing out there. People are underpaying or not paying their thumbnail artists at all. So don't say, oh, the artists getting paid. People aren't getting paid anyway. What about it?
See, I feel like it with XQC too.
What about it?
He said XQC was pretty much like, who fucking cares about this AI shit anyways? Like, all you fucking artists out there who do this for a living anyways, you bitch about not getting paid enough or not getting paid at all. So if you're not getting paid enough, you're not getting paid at all. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, this is why we're doing this. But if those artists were smart, And if they actually like enjoyed what they were doing, they would learn to do AI art also. Because there's a lot of not tech savvy people in the world, and it's like, okay, just because you have this tool to do it doesn't mean you know everything about it and how to use it. If that artist learns the ins and outs of the app and knows everything about it and can do things other people can't, you still have a leg up on people. And they're still going to come to you for it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, you got to step up with the game. The world is changing and you're getting left behind.
I know, because it's like almost at a point in time where I'm pretty sure Chance could probably do some bomb ass like thumbnails because of just like growing up in this era of technology and watching.
And he knows what
and having friends and shit. So it's like I could.
And he knows the bait part of it too, because that shit's still irritating to me. I'm not like a thumbnail baiter kind of dude. That shit irritates the crap out of me. You see a cool thumbnail and you're like, oh hell yeah, let's see this, and then that shit never fucking happens in the video. That's irritating. That's just as irritating to me as music videos that have nothing to do with the fucking song.
What do that mean?
I don't know why that is the most frustrating thing in the world for me.
She didn't like it. You don't like it?
Well,
No.
it's nothing special. It doesn't even taste that wet. It's a little dry.
Why not try it with salsa?
It's like it's just pork. Like it's nothing crazy.
Oh, nah.
Fine.
And be honest.
I think it's just because a lot of people don't like seeing their die Maurice, die Luffy.
That's a meal.
Okay, that's fine.
I cannot stand this dude. He is absolutely fucking disgusting.
Who is that guy?
His name is Agent. He's another streamer. This is Extra Emily. She's another streamer. They just kind of linked up recently because they were going to the stream. They went to the streamer university or the streamer prom together.
Oh.
This guy will order the biggest fucking burgers, and I swear to God, he eats that shit in 3 bites. It is foul watching him do that. And then everyone in his chat is just like, yeah, he's in a hurry. He's hungry, so he's just got to eat quick. Dude, your whole life is streaming. What do you mean you're in a hurry? You stream everything you do. Just sit down and eat. Take a breather. Like, it doesn't even look like he breathes while he eats. He's just, like, shoving that shit down his throat like it's his first day out of prison. And I'm just like, dude, I've seen people out of prison not eat like that. Like, my uncle's first day out of prison, when my nana cooked for him, he did not eat like that. Although my nana probably would have slapped the shit out of him or something, but still,
That's
like,
still
it's
the
respect.
point right there, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
the first time I saw him
guy out
eat
of
in front of
prison has-
her,
yeah.
I was just like, dude, there is no way she's gonna hang out with you after that. That was so disgusting. Nope, she's still here. I'm just like, oh, you must got money.
Must not gross her out as much.
I have no idea how. It's just as bad as those YouTube channels that just sit there and like eat spaghetti with their hands. So disgusting. Whoa.
You're free in America. You're free.
Why is this video so bad?
You're free in America. You're free. You have freedom here. You might as well put the camera over there for this. And if you're in America, hating on America, get the fuck out of America. And I stand by that.
Let's go, Aiden.
What is it?
He said, you're free in America. I love this.
You're free.
If you're in America and you're hating on it, get the fuck out. Aiden is the GOAT. I hate that people pick on him.
Me too, but I like that he hangs out with Drake, so it gives him confidence. Like,
Yeah.
even though he still doesn't have as much confidence as I would think for somebody that hangs out with Drake as much as he hangs out with Drake, but he has confidence, so.
I am
Get
so
better.
excited that Drake came around to kick it with him, because of all the streamers he could have picked, I'm just like, you picked the best one.
Yeah, I think
Because
part of
everybody
the
else would have just
reason-
used, like, I feel like Ninja used him a bit when he was playing video games with them.
Yeah.
And I feel like some of the other guys he tried kicking it with kind of just like used him. But Aiden honestly just wants to do nice things for nice people and just have a great life. And I feel like that's also what Drake wants. He wants to give to nice people who deserve it and just wants to live his life.
Yeah, pretty much uplift the people he can and then just ignore the haters.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't even want to, like, cause problems. Like, Aiden's just like, I just want to do good things, live life, be happy, and uplift good people. But I think that's also why part of it was why Drake did that, because he did that birthday thing for that one kid and was like, no,
Oh,
you guys did
yeah,
this. And he
'cause
probably was like, that's a good dude,
That was
dude.
so fucking irritating that no one showed up.
Dude,
That's
it breaks my heart.
It's also so frustrating that people praise Kai Cenat to be this like the best streamer that everybody loves, and he's so wholehearted and does all these nice things. And then you find out that that dude tried to go to the streamer university and Kai said no. Something Jacob, I forget his actual streamer name.
Yeah.
But like 1000%, Aiden would have seen that dude's name and been like, yeah, he gets the best room in the house.
Yeah, like, why wouldn't he? That's the whole reason for what the university was supposed to be about, not just
That's what
frat house
people
for
like
your friends
me
to play.
thought it was going to be about. But the rest of the world was like, obviously he was going to invite his friends and just party. Like, duh. And I'm just like, that's not a streamer university then. That's just a frat house and you party. That's not... Because it sucks, because there was like 1 or 2 streamers who went there and actually took it seriously and thought they were there to like help them learn shit. And then the class just fucked around the whole time. And they're just like, dude, like, I did PowerPoints, I wrote shit out, like, I actually put time into this, and then no one gave a fuck.
To be fair, for those people, I wish that they would have some sort of like PDF or something that like people like you or Chance or me.
Hell
or
yeah,
something
I would have
could
sat
just
there for an
download
hour
be
or
like,
two and
oh,
watched that
what
shit.
did you put into like a slideshow? I'll watch your slideshow. I'll watch your PowerPoint. Like, I want to learn stuff.
That was
Especially if
literally
somebody was
the-
in there about editing, like, hey, some quick tools just for yourself if you don't have an editor, you know, like.
That was literally why I watched that Devin Nash guy back in the day. Because he was like an entrepreneur who started all these companies, but was also a streamer and like showed smaller streamers like, this is how you connect with people, this is how you make your videos, this is how you promote yourself. Like, that's one of the reasons why I watch Devin Nash so much, is because he gives out just so much useful information. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. See, I like that too.
Like, another thing that I've learned to do that's really helped with my YouTube channel from watching people like him is most people, when they upload a video to YouTube, they just call it good right there. Like, they upload it, they call it good, and they just hope for the best. And after watching all these videos, I'm just like, nah, man, I gotta upload that video, then I gotta share it to Facebook, then I gotta share it to Twitter, then I gotta share it to fucking whatever social media I can, and just put that shit out there everywhere. Just putting it on YouTube and wishing the best is not the way to go.
No, it's not.
And that's how I was doing it for the longest time, because I didn't fucking know. I thought that's what everyone was doing.
I know. But that's why, like, people who actually take it seriously and want to help other people, like, it's so appreciated. And then there's all those other people who just make them feel like, damn, why did I even bother wanting to try? And that sucks.
If my mom went to that show, I'm going to be so upset. My mom loves Morgan Wallen.
I thought she said she was going to one of his shows.
I think so, but I can't remember how long ago that was. So I don't know if she already went or if it was coming up.
I see.
But Drake and Morgan Wallen in Houston, they shut that shit down.
Oh, yeah.
That crowd is so excited right now. Man,
Okay,
people
it's
underestimate
weird
country music.
because the stage that goes into the crowd looks like balls.
It does. 1 ball, 2 ball, little penis.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat, if that looks normal for you, but that's a little penis.
Maybe they're just gigantic balls. You never know.
Or yeah, they could just have big balls. Who's got big balls? We've got big balls, 'cause we've got the biggest balls of them all. One of the few AC/DC songs I liked, which is weird because growing up as a little kid, I absolutely fucking loved AC/DC 100%. I got older and I realized, not like realized, but I got older and I just kind of found other music and was like, man, your drumming is so simplistic that I can literally play those songs in like 6th and 7th grade. But in 6th and 7th grade, when I started listening to stuff like Slipknot and like heavier stuff like that, I was like, oh my God, like, why would I listen to AC/DC? This guy is so much better on the drums. Like, what is he even doing? How is he doing it that fast? It was insane. And then you go back and you listen to AC/DC and you're like, yeah, you're catchy and stuff, but like, man, you're so simple with everything. It's crazy when you actually like listen to it versus like listening to just almost literally any metal band that was coming up in the early 2000s. And then you listen to them and like you could hear the simplistic of, I'm doing almost the bare minimum I can for this to sound good. And we're singing.
I have no idea. I just know that like
Very noticeable with the
enjoy
drums.
AC/DC, but they play like the same songs and stuff over on the radio, so it's like it gets overplayed a bit. But my thing with AC/DC is a lot of the times when their songs play, I hear something and it makes me think of a song that I like better, and then I want to hear that song. And I'm like, it's just really good at reminding me about other songs that I want to hear more than the song that I'm listening to. Which is weird because I'm like AC/DC. Like you pretty much just like sound like other songs, but they were better.
It's kind of funny seeing him in Houston because he beefs with a lot of high profile people in Houston. And here he is just walking out with Morgan Wallen, who's arguably probably the biggest artist in Houston because it's Texas. And here he is just walking out like he gives no fucks. Because if I'm not mistaken, oh man, was it Takeoff that got shot in Houston?
I think. Was it Houston? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where what's his name lives with his son. God,
Prince Royce guy.
Prince Jr. I can't think of his first name though.
I can't think of any of it because you only told me. So.
Yeah, I totally can't think of his name, but they, quote unquote, as they say, run Houston, and it's their town. And if I remember correctly, him and Drake do not get along. Because Drake is like Tupac. He gives no fucks. And it's funny how you say that to people, and then they try and argue. They try and argue with you about it, and it's like,
Always.
do you even know rap and hip hop? Do you even pay attention?
No.
Because what rapper in the 90s was running around literally banging everybody's girlfriend and then rapping about it? Who was doing that? Tupac.
Was he?
Yeah. Literally did it to Biggie Smalls and was like, fuck you, you fat piece of shit, and I fucked your wife. Do you know who else does that nowadays? Drake. He's like, I fucked your girl. What are you going to do about it?
Because I'm like,
Do you know who else was an actor turned rapper? Tupac. Nowadays, do you know who was an actor turned rapper?
Will Smith.
Yeah, you got me there.
I know, because Will Smith is one of my favorite. I'm sorry. I have to
Will
give it
Smith
to him.
and Drake, though.
And Drake.
When you really sit and think
Eminem
about
50.
it, when you really sit there and think about it, Drake and Tupac have so much more in common than people really truly understand. It's absolutely fucking amazing. They are, like, when do you ever really see Drake, like, supporting designer? He always is showing you, like, he was wearing an ICP Joker card jersey. Do you know who would have worn that kind of shit nowadays? Tupac, because Tupac said fuck designer. Yeah, he's probably wearing designer, but he's not paying for it, is the point. Some of these other rappers and up and coming people pay for this shit to look like this. They're getting paid to look like this, and then they're buying shit they actually want to wear. Like that Joker's card. I guarantee you no one gave him that shit. Most rap communities probably don't even know who the fuck ICP is. They didn't make it big enough like that. Michigan knows who ICP is. They got really big over here in California, but I don't think they got big in like the world.
Yeah, I don't know.
I truly don't think they got that big.
I don't think so either, but the United States, maybe.
Oh
Maybe
yeah, I mean they
random
might have
places.
gotten big in a couple states in America, but even when it comes to underground music, like they're no Tech Nine. Tech Nine's the king of the underground. So it's like they weren't the best of the underground. They weren't big mainstream. Their movies never really got big either.
I hate this fucking listening to fuck AI. Yeah, I mean, well, chat. I think this one, I'm gonna get canceled by my true opinion. I think everybody out there that keeps spamming fuck AI posts, whatever, dude, I gotta say, man, virtue signaling Andes. It is nuts. Everybody's going. Dude, it's like when Baby No Money does like 25 fucking posts back to back.
95% of the people complaining
Dude,
have no right or need to complain.
we get it, man.
The only people that should be complaining about AI art
Internet likes, I mean,
are the thumbnail artists. It's literally the only people that have a valid reason to be complaining. What is everyone else complaining about? Oh no, he gave you an easy tool to do more things with your life. No.
I know, it's
Like
like
what?
getting mad at auto schools for teaching other people how to like change their oil, and then other people are like, "That's how I make my money. I'm an oil change service."
Yeah, it's
And
like,
it's like, okay, but
or it's like someone inventing autocorrect on your phone so you don't look stupid, and you're just like,
okay. The sad part is there is autocorrect, and people still don't use it.
yeah, that's my point though. Like this is still kind of the same thing. He's gonna have this to make things super easy, and people still aren't gonna use it and fuck up. It's like, man, he's giving you the tools to be as successful as you could possibly be, and he's trying to give you the best tools possible, and you guys were like, no, that 0.02% of people over there that make thumbnail art, they're gonna go out of work. I can't do that. I'm over here like, fuck that, I'm tired of working. Give me that shit. I'll make some badass thumbnails. I'll be like Gandalf smoking a blunt in a fucking tree hanging upside down. Be a badass thumbnail. People will be like, what the fuck is this? I gotta click on this. And be like, haha, baited ya, bitch. It's just me smoking weed in my robe.
That's hella funny.
Like, you know how like absolutely ridiculous you can get with some of these thumbnails now with that like tool? But you guys made them take it down. I could have been like, yo, give me 2 big ass dank looking buds and have those 2 buds smoking a blunt talking shit to each other. That would have been fucking dope. Creators never want to do shit like that because they're like, oh no, it's drug related, it's weed related, I don't wanna. And it's like, okay, I got an AI generator that'll do it for me.
It's like when Baby No Money does like 25 fucking posts back to back. Guys, pay real art.
I can do a thumbnail and be like Hitler and Mussolini doing a line
Bro, go get your cookie points.
off of the Constitution.
I mean, he's just
That would be fucking cool too. I don't know why. You could literally do anything. You could AI generate and be like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark shaking it out and giving each other a hug. Oh my god, she made a shot.
Wow, she's been practicing.
Oh, she's still losing by a lot though. That's her huge 3. She just hit it on the line. She's literally standing on the line. It's not a huge 3. A huge 3 would be like you're losing in the last like 2 seconds and you're like down by the fucking logo and you hit a 3. You just hit a normal 3. What are we congratulating? It's not huge. Congratulations, you did your job. Good job. Couldn't imagine it being at work and be like, oh, good job, man. You walked that order out. You did a good job. Yeah. It's what I'm supposed to do. Vitally, who was arrested in the Philippines for harassing locals, had posted bail and is now waiting to be deported back to the U.S. Oof. I was hoping they were going to keep him. He's kind of obnoxious. Ooh! Damn, did you hear that though? We will watch that one more time. Holy shit. Hear the ding! Oh, on his forehead. I don't know what's worse, the side of the head or the forehead, but probably the forehead.
The crowd got your nose and shit.
That ding's so loud though. Like you could kill somebody with a cast iron. Why would you do that? That's
fucking shit up. It's not okay.
I know, but you recorded yourself literally attempted murder. You cannot argue against that. Like a cast iron?
Yeah, you can.
A cast iron to the head.
Do you get attempted murder with a baseball bat?
You should? To the head?
Don't.
To the head, though. I've never actually seen a case where you got hit in the head with a bat. Maybe they're just not getting good enough lawyers, because I'm just like, dude, full swing with a cast iron? If you could kill somebody with a punch, what makes you think you can't kill somebody with a full swing cast iron? That is crazy. We've literally seen people go to prison for punching somebody on the side of the street, and they died. So, like, full cast iron? That's crazy. Like, you're trying to kill somebody.
Yeah. I have a sick room. A sick room? I'm gonna go and eat pizza. But you're gonna eat pizza here.
Oh, you're saying I should come to your place and eat pizza?
Well, I have a roof.
What's a roof?
A roof?
Yeah, what's that?
In Chelsea?
I don't know what that
A
means.
rooftop with like out overlooking the Empire State Building. I'm right there.
Really? I would. I think I'd get in trouble. I'm married.
You're married?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, so I don't.
No, that's amazing. It wasn't like.
Oh, was it like that?
No,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gay.
You're gay.
Yeah.
That's a turn of events.
It is a turn.
That's a turn of events. I'm gonna
You
have.
don't have to, but just so you know, you don't have to sit on the floor.
Yeah.
Never do this.
What?
I have a sick roof.
Some random girl, but she probably knows Lacey because he's a popular streamer. But this random girl invited him to come up to her rooftop and eat because he was sitting on the ground.
Oh.
And apparently Lacey thought she was homeless. There's no way you thought you would think she's homeless. Like, look at how clean she looks. It's like literally the cleanest homeless person I've ever seen in my life.
Say that, babe?
She's got a fresh pizza, a 6-pack of beer, and fresh clothes.
Yeah.
That's like the bougiest homeless person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I agree.
Homeless people are just probably buying the alcohol and saying fuck the food. I mean, at least the ones in Red Bluff anyways. I don't know. My first thought would not have been homeless lady. My first thought would have been this lady's crazy. Maybe our homeless are just different than their homeless. Jesus, that was loud. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is what happened.
Ooh, that's not good.
Trump dead ass bombed Iran, bro. It's really over. Everyone thinks we're over. Like, guys, if Japan didn't want the smoke, what makes you think they're gonna want the smoke after this?
I like how you bring up Japan all the time. Poor Japan. They're like, I hate you, Dave.
I feel bad, but it's like we had to make an example out of somebody, and they stepped up first.
We did not make an example out of them. They attacked us.
They're the
and we
first
attacked
and
back.
only time we've ever had to use a bomb that big.
Okay,
And
well,
we
that's
made
true.
an example out of them and was like, this is our full power.
I know, and they're so tiny.
Don't fuck
of
with
a
us.
country, and we use such a big bomb.
I know, but like,
I know, it's like
that's
Metallica
the
suing
best
11-year-old
solution.
kid.
That's
I
the
get it.
best solution
It's
at the
literally
time
like
is
Metallica suing them, like
you
11-year-old.
have to make a strong example the first time it happens so it never happens again.
Yep. Tell that to the 11-year-old who got sued by Metallica.
And you know, I stopped listening to Metallica for a really long time after that because I was literally downloading music the same time that kid got sued when I was reading about it. And I'm sitting on my fucking computer on LimeWire, literally downloading their entire discography. A fucking albums I had never even heard of, like Garage Inc. days and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then this fucking random ass 11-year-old kid got sued out the ass. It wasn't even like a normal sue. Like they sued him and his parents for like everything they had. And then when the fans got upset and everything, they tried to come out and was like, well, it wasn't actually us. It was the company. And it was like, no, motherfucker, do you know how many other how many like band members are in that company? You act like they just have the one.
No, he's so cute. I like you, little toad. You're so cute.
I was trying to read the names. I was wondering if she was playing yesterday with XQC because he was playing yesterday too. Extra Emily's been going crazy lately.
Yeah,
like
she's
she was
angry.
like, I think she's drinking.
It could be it.
Yeah, this isn't normal Emily. This is weird. I've also don't watch her like full streams or anything. I always just see random clips. Oh, that's fucked up. How's your game going?
It's okay. I'm just making my island look pretty.
So anyway, ego overrides logic, yeah. And if the thing is that what I think the real master stroke of this is that if they get convicted of this and they get in trouble of it, Twitch might actually ban their accounts permanently because they were using, and again, proven in a court of law that they were using the Twitch terms of service as a tool to facilitate breaking the law, right? Like literally, I think Twitch could be in a legal situation where they would have to do that. I don't know that. I'm not certain about it, but there's a possibility, right? Bro, cut that thumbnail. I'm just saying, right? Civil, not criminal, though. It doesn't matter because it can still be used as evidence that Twitch doesn't care about people doing this if something bad happens in the future, right? It's the precedent that it sets, not necessarily the fact.
I know exactly what he means, because if they don't get banned for this, he's pretty much saying if they don't get banned for this and something like this happens again, Twitch could legally be liable because they could prove pattern of Twitch not caring and just letting laws get broken on their platform and not caring. I think that's pretty much what he's trying to get at.
Me too.
Which I totally understand, because it's like, man, you gotta set it hard on the first one so people don't keep doing it. You gotta make an example out of them.
And it's not who y'all, like, y'all don't know this person. And y'all deadass don't know the girl. Like, some of y'all would. If I was to get into this relationship, I would sabotage PPU in 2025, 365. I would sabotage this shit. And it's not who y'all, like.
Oh my god, this is gonna be embarrassing.
Apparently, there's a very not serious fire in Duncan right now.
And no one cares.
No one cares about what?
The fire in Dunkin' Donuts.
And that's a customer?
Yeah.
He just looks up at it? Oh, well, he cares.
Do you guys have like a? Do you have a fire extinguisher? Do you know where it is? There's gotta be a fire extinguisher here somewhere.
She just takes a step out.
Do you guys have a manager you can call? Yeah, there you go.
And this is
fire
the
extinguisher
news?
Right there. Here, you want me to
No, this is a random customer.
put this here?
Oh, it does have ABC tagged on it.
You're gonna pull.
That is definitely how you
Yeah,
do
but
it.
now you gotta shut all that shit down. Like, you're done. You're closed for the day.
You're gonna have to call the fire department.
Why didn't you just do that first? Because now
You should have
just
told everyone to
sprayed a-
leave.
Say the Warwick Duncan.
You should have
No,
told
you
everyone to
didn't.
leave first. You
just
fucking.
sprayed
you-
a bunch of people in the face with
yeah.
that shit, though.
She doesn't even know what she's doing. She fucked that shit up.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you know how to work a fire extinguisher. Good
It's
job.
Dunkin' Donuts. Do they not have salt at Dunkin' Donuts? I'm sure there's got to be salt somewhere in Dunkin' Donuts. Will sugar work the same?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think in that instant, they could have literally just, like, taken away the oxygen. Like, turned off whatever was on right there and then taken away the oxygen. And it would have been fine.
Good morning, San Diego.
Whoa, San Diego. Holy shit. That's a lot of people.
America's pissed off, people. This is Waterfront Park at the County Building in San Diego, California. We are here to protest Donald Trump, his administration. Trump must go.
It's crazy how all these other presidents can get away with the craziest shit, and like every little thing Trump does, they're just like, oh, we don't like you, get out of here. Oh, we don't like you, get out of here. People act like Obama didn't bomb anybody. They act like Obama didn't deport like 3 million fucking people. But when Obama was doing it, everyone was like, yeah, woohoo, democracy. Trump turns around and does literally the same thing, and everyone's like, no, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. It's like, okay, guys. I'm going to stand by what I said in the beginning. As long as we don't have boots on the ground, I'm just like, we're not in a new active war, so it's all I wanted. As long as our troops stay home. I don't know where Aiden and this guy was, but this shit looks funny.
Now, Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like Mr. Beast? No. Jack, do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. Now, Jack, a completely unrelated question.
I kind of feel that. I can understand it.
Right here, I feel like this right here is some racist as fucking shit. You know, tell you motherfucking bitch. My ass is that, and I just got stabbed. That's how they used to be feeling. You know what? Dollar True. Count your days, bitch. Why is you studying this stuff in here like that? That's not cute. That's not cool. That's not okay. It's not funny. Right here, I feel like this right here is some racist as fucking shit. You know, tell you
What is racist about it? I'm so confused.
my ass is that, and I just got stabbed.
Well, that's what you
That's
get
how
for
they
throwing a
used to be
fucking
feeling.
fit. I like how you try to squeeze blood
That
out.
was true. Count your days, bitch. Why is you studying this stuff in here like that? That's not cute. That's not cool. That's not okay.
I'm
What's wrong with
so
it?
confused. I don't know what it is.
It's cotton balls with something on it, but like her freaking out and then being like, I stabbed myself. It's like, well, don't freak out and throw fits.
I'm still confused as to what the racist part is. That's fucking hilarious. Did you read it?
Yeah.
That is so funny though.
That is funny.
Oh, they quite literally can't see cotton as anything other than racist. Oh, so it's literally just the little cotton ball part that she's upset about?
I know that's
Lady,
right.
how do you get your fingernail polish off? Don't you guys use cotton balls?
Some people use toilet paper, some people use paper towels, some people use
Well,
their
I mean,
mouth and they
yeah,
just
but
chip
is
it off.
she gonna go freak out at the actual cotton ball section that like they literally just sell cotton?
She could.
I like both of yours. Wait, I remember when we kissed. We kissed? One time at a club. We kissed at the club? I remember it so vividly. We went to the club? That was at TwitchCon like a year ago, and I remember it like it was yesterday. It was just a little thing, and I still remember it. I don't remember it. And I loved it. You know,
Okay.
Another small thing that would be pretty cool, in addition to those things, would be to be able to organize who's live, like the people that you follow, so that they kind of, it's a very small thing, but like just a cool little customization that you guys have that you guys could add. You know, when you just go on the app and you click like the heart to see who you follow, to be able to organize who shows up first. That would be cool.
That's actually an incredible idea. It's so simple. I don't know why I've never heard that before, actually. Because right now it sorts from like highest to lowest or recommended, but like that doesn't mean that's like who you want to watch, right? Like obviously you follow a lot of people, but you know there's probably some people that you know maybe don't get sorted at the very top there, but you're way more likely to want to watch, right? Especially if you're following tens, if not hundreds of people, and there's like a good portion of them online. But I think that's actually it's such a great idea. It makes so much sense. And I don't even think you can do that on other platforms either. I think it could end up being a unique selling point. That's actually something so simple yet actually really effective. I know for me,
Luckily for me, my favorite streamer that I always want to watch is at the top.
I gotta slave this for not even 100,000 a year. I gotta work double overtime. Bush.
Okay, what about this?
you're guaranteed to get paid. You have
No, I'm
a
not.
steady rate.
If I don't work, I don't get paid. It's simple as
Yeah,
that.
but you have a guaranteed pay if you
No,
work.
I
That's
don't.
your decision if you don't
I
work.
gotta work at the job for
If I
years.
don't go live, I don't
Yeah,
get
we
paid
have
either.
to,
You don't gotta deal with people spamming L's.
Yes, we have people in the chat spamming L's. Oh, this is bullshit. We don't like that. You have to create.
I gotta slave this for not even 100,000 a year. I gotta work double overtime.
Base Clan actually said these 9 to 5 workers have no idea how lucky they are. Streamers are absolutely fucking retarded nowadays.
I know. I would like to know how lucky I am supposed to feel when my job place makes it harder on me to use my bereavement leave, whereas a streamer could just be like, hey, you guys, I lost my mom. I'm going to take some time off. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, we're sorry. Whereas my workplace was like, so are you still going to come into work and hit goals and train people and do everything we need you to do, but we don't help you? Oh, and sorry you lost your mom.
Yep.
I'm so lucky.
I know, you should ask my buddy at work how lucky he feels, because he just found out he might need back surgery because he can't feel his legs because he has nerve damage from working too fucking hard. Yeah, how many of you streamers out there are getting those nerve damage back problems from all your hard work? Curious.
Well,
I have like 3 people just in my one department who are walking around with back problems, still working harder than everybody else. So streamers, tell me again, how fucking lucky are we? 'Cause we can afford the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, I know when I'm thinking my department. I don't know the
I
rest of
think
the
not
department.
all the streamers feel that
Oh,
way.
I
just
know,
the
because I know
streamers.
Asmongold's talked about it. He's smart enough to understand. Like, no, you guys actually sweat and work hard, and like actually have to deal with the public. He's like, I just
Well,
sit
and when
here.
you say that, you're also talking about like plumbers and fucking people who are scraping roadkill off the sidewalk, and yeah, you know, there's a lot of 9 to 5 workers out there that have really tough jobs.
You know, there's probably some people in the military that do 9 to 5. Well, actually, everybody in the military does 9 to 5 when they're not in active combat or active duty or whatever it is. So
It sounds
even right
like
now, they're all doing 9 to
they're more
5s.
like 4 a.m. to like 4 a.m.
I mean, I'm up that late. I'm just not working all that.
Yeah, but they're on call.
But I work. I'm at my job for 9 hours, sometimes 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
I would love to just be home sitting in front of the Xbox and just playing games and having people watch me and kicking it, smoking some weed, chilling.
Yes. But you do have to be entertaining.
Yeah, I'm working on that part. I'm a lot more entertaining at work. I have actual people to talk back to. Oh, yeah, we're not watching that. I saw that yesterday. That was so sad.
What is it?
A hot air balloon in Brazil blew up with people on it.
Sad.
Yeah, there was like 20 people on it or something.
That's crazy. That's a huge hot air balloon.
Yeah, it was a big like commercial one. They do like a hot air balloon tour things in Brazil. You pretty much like fly over the jungle area.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, it was.
I mean, until it wasn't.
Yeah. Johnny Meat is retiring from the UFC. I don't know who you are.
You either do it.
Fauci makes a return to streaming. Man, that dude needs Jesus. There's something wrong. Some people get that like little touch of fame and then like it's like a drug to them. Like they just can't stop. Whoa, that is a big downgrade. What the fuck is this? Name a bigger downgrade than what happened to Hex Girls on Scooby-Doo? I'm pretty sure they did the same thing to Harley Quinn though, in one of the animes. But man, she looks like a 40-year-old woman in this one. She looks old, like a smoker.
Yeah. They really don't want people to become strippers.
Operation Midnight Hammer. Sounds like a dirty porno. Honestly, that sounds like they watched a Thor movie and was like, let's make that into a porno. And they were like, Operation Midnight Hammer.
We took it to the hospital.
Damn,
Okay,
I think my
they're
problem is
coming
I
right
haven't
now.
had a cup of
But
coffee.
what's going on between you?
Yeah,
and
I'm getting ready to get my second one.
I came over to him and he said he wanted to fight me. So I came to the gym and he like they jumped me. Like two of the guys they're hitting me with a weight and then he was with a belt, with a weighted belt. So like they were pulling my hair and like they were beating me up.
Before we get anywhere, did you physically make contact with him, or did he?
No, I didn't do it.
Are you sure? Because there's cameras and everything.
They literally attacked me. They hit me first.
So are they guys?
I was like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah.
Oh, they just randomly attacked you for no reason? They just
No, he said he wanted to fight me.
When? Today?
Was it verbal, over the text?
It was through Instagram.
Okay, so he.
That's what I came here for. It was to be like a one-on-one, but he like they jumped me. Okay.
When you watch the
And
video,
then let's say we verify everything. Do you want to press charges, or we spoke to him? We got his side of the story. He said he doesn't want to press charges or anything.
I told my
the dudes are like, alright, Wes, he's had enough. Alright, Wes, he's had enough. The dude is like stumbling to like get on his hands and knees. He kicks him in the face like 5 times, like full on soccer kick. After he like pounded him in the face, like who knows how many fucking times.
Damn.
And I'm just like, no, this dude needs to be locked in a padded room with no fucking walls, no light, no people. And they just need to lock his ass up. He's already been to prison before. He obviously has a problem.
Yeah.
He can't be in society.
I agree because
It was
like,
absolutely
in that
disgusting.
Situation, it's not even like you're in fear for your safety. It's not
Yeah.
like you have adrenaline that was like just randomly like going
Yeah.
fight or flight.
I was in fear for that guy's life.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general as a person. Like
Yeah.
that's not even you angry fighting for yourself.
Yeah,
for your
that's just
family,
you
or,
just
you know,
irritated.
the most angry people get when they're the most
Yeah.
violent. That's just you irritated. That's just somebody bothering you.
Yeah.
And you just like that's
Imagine
too
him
much.
actually getting upset.
That's a narcissistic, aggressive person.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely disgusting. And I'm just like, people that fight like that, because there was actually people in the comments that were like, obviously no one's ever been in a real fight before. And I'm just like, no, I've been in plenty of fights before. No one fights like that. Like, that is dirty fighting. Like, you literally just wanted to kill the dude and beat the shit out of him. Like, if I was actually there, I would be fearing for the other dude's life. And I'm just like, you're gonna kill this dude. I would have called the cops and be like, yeah, they're trying to murder this guy. Because that's what it looks like. And that dude actually thinks he's gonna, like, get off this case. And I'm just like, no, dude, you're going back to prison. You are done. You go to prison for the rest of your life. That is it. Game over. Do not pass go. Don't collect $200. Directly to jail.
Yeah.
One of the few Ja Rule songs I still like.
I like a lot of Ja Rule songs. It's sad but true.
All he had to do was just not talk shit to Eminem, bro, and you'd have the most fabulous career right now.
Yeah, you know, talking shit to Eminem is not as bad as peeing on 13-year-old girls and like grooming other girls to just live with you crazily.
Yeah, but sadly, R. Kelly will come out of prison with a career.
Yeah, I know.
No.
That's
So
the
it's
ass
like-
backwardsness of it all.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't care about people's politics anymore. I'll listen to the stupid music if I like it because you can pee on little girls and you'll still have a career.
Expect you to exercise that. Okay.
I think he dropped an album in prison too.
You do not listen. I'll give you a chance to talk. Not your time. Stop talking.
That's it. Eminem stalker just got 80 years.
Damn. Well, I mean, he's lucky because that would be 80 years in prison or death by Eminem.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, if you're stalking him and you get too close to his kids, like, he's not going to hesitate.
Well, luckily, I don't think any of his kids still live with him.
No, he has one that just graduated high school, so I don't know.
Okay.
But maybe
Whoa, these look
they're
dope.
in college and stuff. But his youngest one was like still in high school. Like,
So we have Dragon Ball Z with Drake. We got Gear 5 Ruby. We have Sasuke and Itachi. We have Solo Leveling, of course. My Hero. We have Broly from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god, that Gon one is dope.
oh,
We have we have Demon Slayer. We have I forgot the name of this one. You guys know it's the Sakura anime.
Blue Lock.
We have,
Chance likes Blue Lock. That's his favorite.
Black Clover.
Yeah. What are these?
Do-rags.
Oh, okay. Because for a second there, it looked like it was like pants with one leg cut off and one leg long.
Yeah, they're just big ass do-rags.
Those are really awesome.
We have Soul Eater. We have Boo.
Oh my god, that Majin Buu one is dope as fuck.
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And we have Dragon Ball Z.
You know, as a kid, I love Dragon Ball Z. The older I get, the more I'm just like, man, it's so mid.
Interact and comment what your favorite was in the video.
I mean, I like your coffee cup. You actually have coffee in there. Bravo to you. It's not just a prop.
I think it's funny because she has a broom in her hand and it's like you were like cleaning and then he was like, let's do a video and sew some shit. And she's like, all right. Like, I love it. It's
That
like
is kind of funny
it's
that she had a
girlfriend who's
broom.
down. She was just like, okay, like, I don't, fine, that's cool. Let's do it.
I was in Houston. Shit, you need me to come? I'm trying to vibe with you. I'm going wherever you go.
That's fucked up. Him and his girlfriend got into a fight. So he was saying that he still got it, and she was pretty much saying he doesn't. So he calls 4 girls to show her that he still got it.
I was in Houston.
That's his main girlfriend, though.
Okay.
Shit, you need me to come? I'm trying to vibe with you. I'm going wherever you going and shit.
Yeah, she's getting upset.
You slide with me after? You slide with me after all that shit? I bet. I bet.
And she's like, you're blocking that number, you're deleting that number is no longer in your phone.
Okay. Now, I just want you to know that a nigga might not be in the game, but a nigga goddamn can be the star player if you want to. Okay? I'm just trying to let you know that.
Sure, where you at?
Shit, I just got back in.
I don't know what the point of all that was, but it was kind of funny.
Because she was probably talking shit.
I was thinking the same thing in my head, too.
But then he was like, oh, I bet. You watch.
He's like, bet, watch this.
She was like, no. But now she's
But the
just
bigger
like,
question is, how do you have the number in the first place? You just call these girls already?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't know whose fucking phone number you have. But in the same sense of that, he could have just been calling like one of her girlfriends. And it could have been like one of those things where it's like, I bet you one of your fucking old homegirls that you used to hang out with would fucking hit me up and like take me partying and do shit. And she's like, no.
Listen to me, I'm telling you it is. You have your driver's license?
You're not answering this question whether or not you know the codes or not.
Bam, do you have your driver's license?
Do you know the codes?
Do you have your driver's license?
Sir, I'm asking you, do you know the codes? You're not answering my questions, but you want me to answer your questions.
Yes, I do.
We're just gonna check that.
No, you're not getting this back.
to you.
But we're going to figure out what's going on. And so far, you're not even identifying yourself.
Why do I identify myself to you?
Because you're trying to cash a check. Listen to me. What you're trying to do is cash a check that you hand wrote in the total for. You understand that?
Sir, that's a U.S. law.
It's
a USDC
explain to me this code. Explain it to me.
You don't know the code?
Explain it to me.
Sir,
just explain it to
can
me.
you turn around the chat? Can you turn it around?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a negotiable instrument, apparently, and I got the check so I can cash it.
Are you like a sovereign citizen or something? Is that what you're trying to do here?
So it's a third party check. That's what
Yeah, he's retarded. The cop's stupid.
Yeah, I get it.
You cannot do. You cannot
I'm
get.
a sovereign citizen.
Okay, that doesn't make any
I
sense.
think.
Okay. did. I just wanted to know.
Well, I mean,
so I could know your
nowadays people don't really do third-party checks, but there was a certain point in time where you could, and there is certain places where you still can. Because parents used to be like, I'll write this check to you, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, because you get like,
You see that?
Okay, I should got a blank one.
but then they stopped, like, not like the police, but like
What you should have done.
grocery stores and stuff
Right
stopped
amount of
doing
money,
that.
That's what the whole. You're not getting this.
This is
Okay?
a negotiable instrument.
I don't care. I really don't.
Can I just get my check off?
No.
Because there's actually, you're confiscating something illegally that doesn't belong to you.
No, you're going to get a jail for forging this, okay?
I can't go to jail because I didn't commit a
listen to me.
crime. I did not commit a crime, so I cannot go to jail.
You certainly just tried
It's a
to.
UCC code, and I've been
Are you
asking
gonna
her
let me
to
talk?
give me my check.
You gonna let me talk? Okay. You're forging this.
It's not a forge.
See that number up there? So you're saying that you're able to do that because it says it's negotiable on the back of it? Is that what you're saying to me?
I didn't write the check. I was given that, and it's supposed to be cashed
Who
because
gave
it's
it to
a
you?
negotiable instrument.
Who gave it to you? Are they
It says
here?
it on the check. Who gave it to me?
Okay, are they here anywhere? So Angie gave this to you.
Is that what it says?
Cherish now? Who's that?
That's a business that I work for.
Man, maybe the business was being shady this whole time.
If it says $55 on it.
It does say he tried to move millions using fake laws. Man, maybe she was in the wrong the whole time. And that dude,
I don't know.
I was confused as to what's going on. I have no idea really.
I don't know because it's the business, so maybe that's what it is. Like, if it's like somebody wrote you a donation check to the business, and then the business signed the check over to like her to go cash.
But they wrote over the actual number to try and get more?
Maybe.
Because he kept saying there's 55 printed on here, but you wrote over it. And she was like, I didn't write it. I was handed it to me. So I was like, I'm thinking he tried writing more money on the check so it would cash for a larger amount than what it was actually printed out for.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that too.
But what retard would ever think that would work? Like, no cashier is ever going to cash that. And you can't put it through the machine to do it because it registers on a, like, it registers the print and it reads the, like, code on it.
Oh, I know.
Like, you can't write on it, so... What? I'm so confused. Ooh, bowl time?
Yes, and then it will almost be dab time.
Does he never come out and talk? Holy shit.
Left to Israel. We lost over. Please.
11 minutes of this?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you cut that down?
I don't know. Maybe they just kind of left it going. Or is it just the White House? But Bravo last night played all 4 John Wick movies. Yeah, I went to sleep watching John Wick in the room. I watched like
I don't
the
remember what I fell
end
asleep
of the
to.
first one out here.
Oh, I fell asleep to Seinfeld.
And it was on the blank screen when I went in there. It wasn't on anything, which is weird. Yeah.
It's happened twice now. That's weird. I totally fell asleep to Seinfeld.
No, but this time it was on like the
like the main screen?
No, the one that what is it called when you go onto the
like
idle
sleep mode?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
It was on that screen. I was like, oh, what is it? It was on that screen, but I was watching the second John Wick movie when I was out here. So when I went in there, I turned it on, and then the other 2 were playing also. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. I'll just watch this until it turns off and I go to bed.
Yeah, that's cool. I love the John Wick movies.
That the strikes were a spectacular.
I like Keanu Reeves,
military
and I damn near watch any movie he's
Iran's
in.
key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone
I love
a
how
long
no
way
matter
towards
what he
a
does, it's
horrible
always we did it the
I
best,
want to
better
thank
than anyone's ever done it.
military for the
I love the
wonderful job they've
confidence.
done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight. And
Just
all
no
of the
boots
United
on the
States
ground.
military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin-Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack.
Man, I
With
gotta
all of
find
that
a
being said, this
second
cannot
HDMI cord
continue. There
eventually.
will be either
We have a
peace
billion.
or there will
I
be
know we
tragedy
do.
for Iran
It's
far
finding
greater
them.
than
That's
No,
always the
for the
problem.
last
It's getting
8
up and
days.
opening the closet door.
Remember, there are
That's the
many
hardest
targets
part.
left. Tonight's was
Oh, babe, we didn't have
most
you didn't have to do
difficult
that like
of
right
them
this
all by
second.
far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of
I'm pretty
minutes.
sure there was
There's
one
no
like just on
military
the
in the
floor, but
world
it's
that
actually
could
just
have
hanging
done
up
what
right
we
there on the
did
wall.
tonight.
Oh, that was even easier.
Not
Here.
even close.
Well, I
There's
knew.
never been a
That was-
military that could
I didn't realize it was that easy. I thought it was gonna be in that bag of cords that I was like, oh, I have to go through that sometime today.
No, I knew there was one super easy because I
Oh, this is a
because-
nice one too.
Well, I think I got it from Chance's room because he has like a
And I wanna just
gazillion
thank
different fucking
everybody
things
and-
and he doesn't need them.
in particular, God.
I waste too much time in the mornings when before I'm going to work, swapping my HDMI cord from the TV Xbox to the computer TV. So it's like now that I just have this, it'll just
Yeah, you can have the
so
longer
much
one
easier.
for the TV and then the shorter one for that one.
Yeah,
keep
I'm
the
definitely
Xbox
gonna
in
use
one
this
spot.
one for the Xbox because this one is way nice.
They're
Definitely an
both for the
one.
Xbox.
Well, I know, but that's the one the Xbox came with. That one looks like just a nicer
Oh.
HDMI cord.
Okay. I get what you're saying now. I was like,
He's definitely going to be the most popular ball in the Baller family.
Chad! I ain't gonna lie. First ever tequila mukbang, right? Chad, after I'm done with this mukbang, this is how I'm gonna be, Chad. This is how I'm gonna be, look. I'm gonna be like Peter Griffin, Chad, look. This is exactly how I'm gonna be, you heard? Exactly. Chad! I ain't gonna lie.
I thought he was going to take shots or something. I don't know.
misleading.
A little bit. Well, that is rough. Moments before disaster.
What's up, guys? I just applied to be an ICE agent, and my plan is that any information I get on ICE raids, I'm going to report back to the Mexican community and, to try to help you guys out. Also, every time a Mexican gets deported, I'm sneaking 2 Mexicans back into the United States. I'm just here to help. That's my plan. I will update you guys along the way. Thank you.
Well, yeah, you're not getting the job now, bud. It really is. Well, we're getting towards the part where it's like just a bunch of stuff we've seen over and over again.
I see.
It's getting hard to find new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or you have to do more research
Yes, sir.
and yourself videos
Hell yeah.
to like look at.
You guys gotta do good for that.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I followed a couple channels yesterday for that reason that were more like on the stuff going on in the war and everything.
I'm gonna check it out. Fans number 1 right now. I'm gonna check it out. Fans number 2. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. For sure. For sure.
Damn, that's pretty badass. Why do people hate on this kind of stuff? AI is just so fucking crazy nowadays.
Because it's taking away from somebody who is going to school to learn how to do that.
Even though they never do this kind of stuff anyways.
Well, yeah, because it's like it's your imagination, not your technical skill that people, you know, and it's like if you can't be imaginative or
Holy
if you can't
shit.
put into visualization what they're asking, it's like then they're just paying for subpar.
Yeah, because this is probably better than what they were even like thinking in their head, and it comes out like this. Whereas you give someone that's just hand drawing it the same prompts to do, you're getting less quality work. I mean, maybe not quality, but like you're not getting the full like aspect of what you're trying to get.
AI has no, they have nothing in it for themselves, so they're doing exactly what you want. They're not trying to put their spin on it or their touch to it
Or their style or
identity.
anything.
Yeah, they're not, you know, it's literally everything you want. The moment you're like, oh, I want you to change this part and do this, they're just like, all right, done, let's do it. Like,
Bad. It looks so dope. It released 2 years ago for the PlayStation, and we just got it on Xbox.
Aw.
I'm so sad. I could have played this game 2 years ago.
You could have.
Man, we might be getting close to the end, boys. We might have to call it a day.
Yep. Man, that sucks.
It's all good. I woke up late. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the day. Ooh. Probably hop over to Twitch and play some games over there. Done with the news though. Peace.